Hey, it's your boy T again. Another video in 2 days. So I made a video yesterday, but I didn't like it. But I remember the content, so I'm going to talk about it today. So it's about value. You know, yesterday I'm going to just be honest. Yesterday I wasn't at my best. I felt very disrespected and played yesterday. And it made me think about me as a person. It made me think about how other people see me. And I felt bad, but then I remember the story about the father and the donkey, and I kind of like cheered up a little bit. This is why, in my opinion, that you have to have some type of spiritual insight or spiritual person around you, or have knowledge of parables and things to get you back on track when the world gets you off. Because like the world is very depressing, and it can leave some severe trauma on you, and the world can get you to get your mind off getting your vibration and frequency at a point that's good for you and your family, yourself, or whatever. And my grandmother used to always tell me, I'm a grandmama's boy. My grandma used to always tell me, she said, Kati, she said, oceans need water too. And I never really quite understood, but now I understand what she meant by that. Like, the ocean is a large body of water. Why do oceans need water too? Because oceans lose water. It evaporates, it rains, the water level go ups and go down. But the water level went down in the ocean is not really dramatically seen, but it does go down. And for the cycle of life to continue, fresh water has to come and back into the ocean. It's a cycle, So what she was telling me was, like, even though the ocean gives life to the planet, it also needs life given back to it. Which also means that if you inspire your people and you're a giver and you there for everybody, you also need that replenishment for yourself sometime, so you could be a continuous body of water that gives life to the environment, to the planet, your sphere, your soul. So, yeah, sometimes, well, all the time, I also need inspiration. I believe I'm a body of water. I mean, I'm quiet. I don't talk a lot, but I'm not boasting or bragging. I am a very knowledgeable person. If you know me, I've did a lot of research and studies about a lot of things, sciences and religion and sociology and psychology, agriculture and metaphysics and dietary. I'm into culture, and I'm also a writer. I'm very into nature. So I've researched a lot in my time, and the knowledge that I have, I like to write about it and share with others, and even be a cup of water for other people to sip on when their soul is thirsty too. But I too also need that. So, long story short, so on yesterday, I really have to say I was crumbled by a situation, and it really made me think bad about me as an individual. For why would a person even deal with me like they did yesterday? You know, if you know me, if you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. Ooh. So yesterday, individual came to me and said something to me that just shocked me, and I was broken because I have always been there for that individual and their family, and made myself available to them and for them, even when it was a burden on myself or it was something that I really couldn't do. Now, I'm not being salty or making this video to because of the because I'm just angry, but I'm trying to get something out of it that I want to share with you that you can use in your sphere to better yourself, or use it as a measuring stick. Okay, so the individual told me, "Hey, Khatib, there is an item that I have that I'm about to go sell. I'm about to get up off it." Now, mind you, that I had an interest in this item for a while, and the individual knew that I was using the item and the individual was told me that, hey, I'm going to sell this item because XYZ. And at that moment, I was lost for words because I was like, okay, I see you want to sell this because you want some money, but you didn't think of me, the person who was there for you first, to see if I was interested, and you know I was interested in it. Like, my thing is the principle of it. Like, how do you just disregard an individual who's there for you, and you can call them for anything, and you know that they got your back, and you just disregard the individual because you have a need for money. And I won't even say it a need. I mean, it's greed in my opinion. You know, because the item just sat there for a while, and I would have definitely taken it off their hands if they would have asked me. Now, I thought about it, and I said, now, maybe I should have asked back then. But then I was like, well, no, don't feel bad, Khatib, because you had no idea that this person wanted to sell this. You know, so, but if I would have known they wanted to sell it, I probably would have made an offer. But we just don't tell the individual, hey, 5 minutes before you go sell something, hey, I'm about to go sell this. And then say, oh, did you want to buy it? Oh, let me go see if the other person will back out of the offer. And then come back down and tell you what the other person offered went up on the offer, and I'm just going to go ahead and sell it to them. I'm sorry, I should have thought about you first. And that's what hurt me. Like, how you should have thought about me first. When you needed something, I was there. And that's not just for this situation, it's for everything. Like, people in general don't value the things that you do. And I know this, but I see it even more. Like, no matter who it is, people really don't value your work. So what you do, it's kind of like you've been on a job 15, 17 years, and you've been waiting for this position to open. Whatever the position open, I'm gonna get it. And then you come to work, and there's a whole new person at work, and you say, well, who is this motherfucker? And the motherfucker is a person that just hired 2 days ago for a job. 2 days they hired 2 days ago for a job that you wanted, and they didn't even say, hey, would you like this position, this open, would you like to apply for it and put in a bid? So and you've been working hard at your job, going out the way and extra, and then the mother just give something away that you wanted. That's a hurting feeling. And I actually feel hurt because somebody did that to me on yesterday. And it is just a simple fact that people do that all the time to me. So it had me thinking that I was a simple guy and that people would just use me for their gratification. And how can I continue just be comfortable with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, do I need to change me? So I thought about it and I said, God, Creator, why did you make me like this? Well, I'm such a caring, loving, kind, empathetic person. I would sacrifice and make things happen for people even when I really can't do it. Why would I put myself in positions that I know that's not good for me to make somebody else smile? Is that foolish? And so I try to compare it to nature and religion, and a religious fact. I say, well, I'm just quoting, giving examples. I want to say, you have Jesus, and Jesus did so much for people. And was he crazy because he knew that these people did not really care and that they only gave him attention a little bit because they knew they can get a healing from him, or he can raise them from a situation, or he can feed them? But when it was time for him to reap that from the people, they have to watch him march down the roads of Damascus, with thorns on his head, and somebody could have said something. For God's sake, I fed the multitudes, I raised the dead, I spoke out against Caesar, and the motherfucker won't even ride and fight as I walk down the street with thorns on my head. You have Moses, he went up to the mountain, like he just freed all these people from Pharaoh, and he went up to the mountain to talk to God. And when he come down, the people talking about they want to go back to Pharaoh because what the heck? I just damn near gave my life, and you want to do what? What are you talking about? The same with Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He did for the people. Buddha did for the people. The leaders did for people. And then when your back is up against the wall, people turn on you. they turn on you. They're not there for you. Even if you don't ask for help, you should know. And you should say a kind word or be there for a person. Open up a window or a door. You know what I'm saying? For an individual, you shouldn't just always be about receiving. Like to always receive and never give is one of the worst things a person can be. And I'm not just saying this because of the situation, but like in life, I'm telling you, if you just take it, and you don't never give. I'm talking about even just a kind word to a person who goes out the way for you. You don't have to match their efforts because that's them. But you should be able to do something to make that person feel wanted, appreciated, loved, honored, respected, valued, and you should put that person first. Make them feel first sometime. Like, that's important, man. And when people don't do that, people like me don't really say nothing, but it like crushes your spirit so bad. You just get down. You know, I mean, like, so I got down, then I remembered a few things, and then I said, whoa, you know. So, Kati, where you going with all this? Because you just rambled for 17 minutes and 6 seconds. But that's for you to find out. I'm just joking. My point is, we have to stop being assholes. We have to stop being not caring, not having empathy, and not recognizing people's efforts. Even if the effort means nothing to you, it means something to the person that gave effort. You have to recognize people, man. Like, you have to recognize people. You can't just not say nothing to people who's there for you all the time. You have to recognize people. It's only right and fair. From the government to school to religion, relationships, whatever, you have to recognize a person who's putting an effort to make things flow for you, yourself, and even them or whatever. Like, you cannot always be a criticizer, grumpy, upset, a take it, and never give. And when you give, it's sparingly. Check yourself. Time is of the issue.